Hello, my name is Shikhar Agarwal. I'm a fellow in interventional cardiology at the Cleveland Clinic, and I will be discussing my research titled Trends in Utilization and Outcomes of Mechanical Circulatory Support Devices in STEMI. According to the latest ACC/AHA guidelines for management of STEMI, the use of intra-aortic balloon pump has been decreased from Class 1 level of recommendation to Class 2A level of recommendation. This change in recommendation is based on the results of the seminal Iabp Shock 2 trial that demonstrated a similar 30-day mortality rate between cardiogenic shock patients treated with Iabp compared to those that were treated without Iabp. In addition, the guidelines state that alternative LV assist devices for circulatory support may be considered in patients with refractory cardiogenic shock. With that background, we conducted a study to characterize the trends and outcomes following the use of MCS devices in patients presenting with STEMI in a real-world database. For this, we used the nationwide inpatient sample ranging from 2003 to 2012, in which STEMI and MCS use was identified using standard ICD-9 codes. We had over 414,000 STEMI patients, of which 9.2% had Iabp implantation and 0.2% had other MCS device use. The slide here shows the trend in MCS use from 2003 to 2012, and as you can clearly appreciate, the top black line, which shows the Iabp utilization, has increased gradually from 2003 to 2009, followed by a gradual decline in utilization from 2009 to 2012. The other MCS device use still represents the minority, but if you look at the relative use a little bit more closely, what you find is a rather steep increase in the utilization of percutaneous assist devices like Impella and Tandem Heart in the recent most years. The slide here shows the relative use of Iabp in cardiogenic shock patients, and similar to the overall trend, what you find is an increase in the Iabp use from 2003 to 2009, followed by a steady decline in the utilization of Iabp in cardiogenic shock from 2009 to 2012. This has been associated with an increase in timely PCI in cardiogenic shock patients from 35.6% in 2003 to 66% in 2012. Shifting gears to the in-hospital death in cardiogenic shock patients, if you stratify the cohort into timely PCI and no timely PCI, the death characteristics were rather different. The left panel shows the timely PCI stratified by Iabp use, and you can clearly see that Iabp utilization in this cohort was associated with a significantly higher mortality as compared to patients that were treated without Iabp. On the other hand, in the no timely PCI cohort, Iabp use was associated with a significant reduction in in-hospital mortality as compared to patients that were treated without Iabp, and the adjusted analysis confirmed these findings. So to conclude, in this real-world STEMI database, Iabp use for cardiogenic shock in STEMI has declined in the recent years. On the other hand, there has been a steep increase in the use of percutaneous MCS devices, namely the Impella and Tandem Heart, in the recent years. Among cardiogenic shock patients, Iabp use in timely PCI may be harmful rather than beneficial, and these findings are in sync with the Iabp Shock 2 trial. On the other hand, Iabp use in the cardiogenic shock patients that are unable to undergo timely PCI may be actually beneficial in reducing the in-hospital mortality. Thank you very much.